Top 5 Golden Age stars who died right after their most famous role. What if the most unforgettable role of a star's career was also their last? In Hollywood, some of the greatest legends passed away right after their most iconic performances. These stars left us with lasting legacies and haunting what-ifs. Stay tuned to discover the tragic stories behind their final roles. James Dean, the rebel who never got to see his fame. James Dean was the embodiment of youthful rebellion. His iconic role in Rebel Without a Cause forever cemented his status as a cultural symbol of angst and defiance. The film, released in 1955, turned Dean into a Hollywood legend, a symbol for an entire generation of teenagers struggling with identity and societal pressures. But just weeks after the film's release, tragedy struck. On September 30th, 1955, at just 24 years old, James Dean died in a car crash while driving his Porsche Spider. His untimely death shocked the world and turned him into a martyr for the cause of youthful rebellion. Dean's death only solidified his place in Hollywood history. His legacy was forever linked to his final, unforgettable performance. What would James Dean have achieved had he lived? We'll never know, but his lasting impact on film and culture remains unmatched. Stay with us to discover how this tragic and transformed his image from rising star to immortal legend. Marilyn Monroe, the last performance. Marilyn Monroe's final film, The Misfits, was released in 1961, just months before her tragic death. Directed by John Huston, the film marked Monroe's last appearance on the silver screen, showcasing a more vulnerable and complex side to her acting. Despite her personal struggles, Monroe delivered a hauntingly beautiful performance alongside Clark Gable and Montgomery Clift. But shortly after filming wrapped, Monroe's personal demons took their toll. On August 5, 1962, she was found dead in her home from a suspected overdose. At the age of 36, her death shocked the world, especially since The Misfits had captured a side of Monroe never before seen in her previous roles. Her passing added a tragic layer to her final performance. Many believe that her role in The Misfits revealed the depth of her acting talent that was never fully realized due to her troubled life. Monroe's legacy, as a beauty and an actress, became forever linked with the tragic ending that followed her most poignant role. River Phoenix, the bright star burned out too soon. River Phoenix was a rising star in Hollywood, known for his sensitive, raw performances in films like Stand By Me and My Own Private Idaho. His acting talent was undeniable, and many believed he was on the brink of superstardom. Phoenix's final role was in the film Dark Blood, which he was filming in 1993 when tragedy struck. On October 31, 1993, just weeks after finishing his role in Dark Blood, River Phoenix died of a drug overdose outside the Viper Room nightclub in Los Angeles at the age of 23. His death was a heartbreaking shock, as he had so much potential ahead of him. Phoenix's passing marked the loss of an actor who was already being hailed as one of the most gifted of his generation. His final film, Dark Blood, was left incomplete, leaving fans and critics wondering how Phoenix would have shaped Hollywood's future. His death added a tragic chapter to his legacy, leaving a career full of what-ifs. Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight's final performance. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight 2008 is widely regarded as one of the greatest performances in cinematic history. Ledger's intense, unsettling take on the iconic villain earned him a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His performance was dark, complex, and hauntingly memorable, cementing his place as one of the greatest actors of his generation. But just months after wrapping up filming for The Dark Knight, Ledger tragically passed away on January 22, 2008, from an accidental overdose at the age of 28. His death shocked the world and added an eerie weight to his final performance. His portrayal of the Joker became even more legendary, as many saw it as a reflection of the personal struggles he faced. Ledger's passing left a void in Hollywood, and The Dark Knight became a bittersweet farewell to a rising star whose talent was cut tragically short. His legacy lives on through his unforgettable role as the Joker. Brandon Lee, The Crow's tragic end. Brandon Lee, son of martial arts legend Bruce Lee, was poised to become a star in his own right. His most iconic role was in The Crow, a dark and gritty film about a man seeking revenge for his murder. Lee's performance in the film was electric, earning him posthumous recognition for his exceptional talent and on-screen presence. However, Just days before the filming of The Crow was completed, tragedy struck. On March 31, 1993, during a scene involving a prop gun, a piece of the firearm became lodged in the barrel, causing a fatal injury when the gun was discharged. Lee was rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead at the age of 28. His death was a devastating blow to the film industry, and The Crow became a haunting symbol of unrealized potential. The film's release took on a tragic context as Lee's final performance became a legacy cut short by an accident on set.